identifying objects that are being traded or that are being offered for sale can only be done on a basis of comparison. And this is why it's so important to have scholars, because scholars know what kind of objects exist, especially when they work in a museum, because here, for example, we have the complete range of archaeological material from Iraq and Syria, from ancient Mesopotamian or ancient Near Eastern societies. So the first important task is to establish whether the object is authentic or not. So you have to start going back to the secondary literature. You have to go to the publications. You have to go back to the published excavation reports in order to understand if what you're seeing sort of fits the big picture or not. And what we're seeing is that there are a lot of fakes in the market, and it's always been like that. There is an amount of between 30 and 50% of objects that are fakes that are being offered as real objects. Once you've established that the object is probably authentic, then you have to understand where it might come from and what period it comes from, so that you may actually be able to establish what site it was excavated at. This is very, very time consuming. This is an extremely tedious task that needs the expertise of specialists, because, as you know, we're talking about objects from the 5th millennium BCE to objects from the 1st centuries AD. So there is this vast span of materials, styles, forms, shapes. Even the cuneiform script changes over 3,500 years of use. So you have to have we're just talking about Mesopotamia here. Think about the entire world, and you can understand how many people you need, how many scholars you need in order to have the expertise to cover all the objects that are out there.